When we did the last assessment in October, we had the initial brick, replacement of the bricks that are falling apart, and we did the first half of that. And so we have to assess another $30,000 to finish the job, because there are places in the buildings where it's bare, it's out. And the company that we had started to have the bricks made has completed the job of making the bricks. So that's the other part. That's also, and we need to pay back the 33, it would be like 30 or 31,000 to the line of credit also. And that would be kind of our assessment.
Wait a second, Nancy. When we got assessed the 30 grand for those bricks, that was not complete?
No, it said initial payment. Tony, they cost $100, it would have cost $100 a brick, or not a brick, but a stone.
So we're looking at another 30 grand.
Yes, because it's been in to put them in. It's a 38-year-old facility. We have a quote upstairs just for to replace, which we're trying to work around and do, for $4,000 to try and replace some of the electric, the lights out front. I wake up 3 o'clock when we're in the house.
So wait a minute, so we're up to 250 so far for these.
I'm just giving you, out there, we keep trying to come up with, we have to get this done, how much would it cost, how much would that cost? This is like, whatever.
So now we're up to 250. You're assessing us, the total assessment, the total package so far is 250.
No.
No. No. The total money you're looking for is 220 for the deductible plus another 30 for the bricks.
Right.
Okay, so up to 250.
And the line of credit.
Well, no, the line of credit would have to be part of the 220 because it's going for that, right?
No, that's right.
No. So she wants 270 now.
Why wouldn't the line of credit be going towards it?
Yeah.
Because the 220, the 950 is specifically for the deductible for the roof. And
Yeah, that was stuff that wasn't covered by the
Wait.
insurance.
insurance does not cover trees, Tony. That they will not cover trees.
So $20,000 worth of trees we're talking about.
Yeah, but it costs to take them down, cut them all down, cut 40 trees down, and replace 40 trees. Yes.
So it's 270,000?
It's actually 288.
Oh, we got another
No,
18,000.
that's what it is. It's
288?
68.
You got 30,000 for the brickwork.
Right,
And we don't need an
20,000 for the
audit, huh?
trees.
right.
That's 50. Where's
No, it's
the,
actually the credit line is 30. It's 30.
I know, so it's 15,000.
Right.
Where's the 15,000? I'm just trying to figure it out.
Here. 25.
Now let me ask you, is this to pay like any bills you haven't been paying, like water or?
No, not at all.
30,000 for the bricks too.
Right.
No, nice try, Betsy.
25.
You got away with it, Betsy.
It's 30,000.
55,000, you got away with it.
Then it's this, an overrun of the drawers, an overrun of the interest rates, it was 10,000.
288, Doc.
35,
Say it.
68.
Oh, good, you can pay mine.
If you have the loss assessment,
No, I don't want it, I wanted to just, don't worry about my insurance, just discuss the assessment. How do you come up with this money? 220 for the,
20,000
Right.
for the liability for
Right.
deductible.
got it.
30, what is it, I have to see that there. 33,000 for the credit line, to pay that back. We will owe that
Oh, we
every
got,
time we get
that's up to 33, so that's 253,
Right. And 30 brickwork,
283.
right?
60.
60, isn't it?
60.
Oh, no wait, 220,
Okay.
33 is 253.
And this is a,
220 and 33, 253, yes? Okay, plus another 30, 283, and the 5,000 is a bump.
hopefully not. Well, with considering what's, you know, what's...
It's a bump.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do
Well,
bumps.
Once again, I would like to say that with the 950 for the people that have the loan assessment,
Right.
loss assessment clause, this will cost them $200 to put out of pocket, over and above. Okay?
I guess she's still missing the point of it.
State Farm tells me the loss assessment clause on my policy does not cover hurricanes and,
But that's what it's for,
pardon?
the catastrophic loss, what it's for. Charlie, did you, what I
It
just asked you a
doesn't
question?
cover.
My insurance company says it does, and I'm State Farm.
State Farm.
They said yes,
I have to-
all I need is a letter.
When will we have the document so that we actually have a document so we can apply for our insurance company?
Thursday, we have to get the letter out of the office, yeah.
When will we have
We'll have,
that?
on Thursday, we'll be sending out the letter, and attached to that will be the face sheet from the policy, the deck page, so it'll show that. I do not have, and then if you insure us further, when we get the bid, the actual bid for the, if they want that also, they can have the actual bid, but it's gonna be a while down the road, but if we wait till then, it'll be in June, and we will not be able to get any of the work done, because the guy that, when they come in, they wanna have a deposit, a down payment, then they have to get the permits and go on and on, so. Yes, sir.
So how much is the first assessment going to be for? Or you say 220 for the deductible, and all these other things.
No.
You're gonna assess everything at one time?
We're going to assess, we have to assess the $1,250. First payment of which would,
But what is the dollar amount, I'm asking? Are you assessing for 220,000 total, and then you're adding in this 3,
No,
this
no.
33?
you'll be assessed, you will be responsible for $1,250, okay?
But where did you come up with that dollar amount is my question.
Good. $1,250 times 230 people comes to the amount of the figure that we're just discussing,
Okay,
okay?
so this is for the bricks and
Right.
everything.
Right, right. And it,
You know, let me just say something. These people get angry because you don't explain anything.
I'm sorry.
You
that's my
sit there and you say things, and nobody knows what's going on. You have to explain your dollar amounts, and you have to explain what you're applying it for. Nobody, everybody just sits here and bitches. That's
Yeah,
because
but
you're not
please-
explaining anything.
Okay, well,
So
how-
start explaining things to everybody.
well, please tell me what you want me to tell, what
What
is,
is now? So,
Okay.
Thank you.
So I guess,
sorry,
oh, go ahead.
Pete,
Is it gonna be one payment, or are you supposed
two payments. And if anybody, and if you
to
need,
explain it?
I will, I haven't even gotten to that yet. I haven't gotten to that, sorry. No, we haven't even gotten to that yet, so that's even. It's 600, there'll be two payments of $625. One will be due February 15th, the second will be due on March 15th. Now, if anyone needs more time than that, come to the office and we'll work with you.
Oh, you need criminal audit is what we need.
More than just the one bid or the one...
Oh, my dear, yes, I have 3 people coming in. They have to come in, yes, absolutely, yes. And we'll have another meeting when we get that, so that you'll know exactly who's gonna do the work and exactly how much it's gonna be. But the thing is that whatever it's gonna be over what we ever thought in the beginning. So we will be right, we will be going into the loss assessment clause, no doubt about it. And you know, this, once again, this is as best as close as we can come to the approximation. I know that the money is finite for it's the final payment on the which has to be done. And we have to fix the roof before the rainy season, or, I mean, it'll be even more money. And, you know, if anybody else, I'm sorry, Tony, you had more questions?
I guess my one concern is, generally at a board meeting, you have all the bids in front of you, and then the board just goes over each vendor.
I understand that, but...
So you don't have any of that.
This is the first time in 50 years that Florida ever had a hurricane.
Right.
It's the first time in 50 years that Florida ever had to go, that we've all gone through. We've been trying to get people to this property since October. So
Right.
now we have people that came, it's the one bid, we have other people coming in, and as soon as, it just happened that we had established the time for this meeting, and so we decided to have the meeting, and then at the point in time when we get bids, you're gonna know the final amount that's being paid, because we will have the meeting at that time, and you'll know exactly who's gonna do it and whatever. But no, I do agree with you, but I have the best that I can do to get this. Oh, the first bid was $383,000.
Okay?
Okay. We want to get somebody much lower than that. So,
Well,
you know.
once the deductible's done, it really doesn't matter after
Right,
that.
no, I know, that's what I'm
So-
saying, but I want you to know, what we're looking for to the other people to lower, to have a lower.
But I'm talking like the trees, and you
Yeah.
started replacing them, there was no board meeting. Again, I understand what you're doing, but it would show not only me, but I'm sure some of these other people, like if you had the bids and it was open to more discussion.
Right. Yeah. but
I didn't hear that.
It's very difficult. We couldn't even get people to come on the property to look at, the different things that we had to get fixed and everything.
No, I believe that, Nancy. I'm not questioning that.
Yeah.
No, let me finish the point of the
Yeah.
question.
I understand what you're
Like you
saying.
had the
It won't have
trees done,
times.
but you had no board meeting. How much did the trees cost you so far, for instance? Folks,
5% of the budget.
less than 5% of the budget, so that's 30,000?
No, not yet. No. That was-
As long as it's less.
19,500 so far.
So, wait, I don't think anybody heard you.
Wait, tell me, what is it? 19, today, 19,500 with the new trees.
Okay, but you took out, for instance, a $33,000 line. You took that much out already.
Right, because it cost us, was it 2,500 to take that stuff away?
Well, it hasn't all been spent yet, Nancy.
No, it hasn't.
That's what they have to tell them.
Yeah. Well, I told them that before. I said, we've spent
No.
money, we've spent money to take the trees down. Remember I said that we had to take the trees down. There were 40 trees that we had to take off the property. We had to cut them down, cut them up, and pull them. 9,400 to what? To remove the trees?
So 9,400,
And 10 more thousand to buy them.
10 to buy.
19,500.
That's correct.
9 to 10.
Can you write it down maybe and have it in a hard, that we can
Yeah,
look
oh,
at it?
yes, yes,
And make it,
sure.
that way we can go on and the discussion,
Right.
because numbers keep changing and I'm not sure whether I'm hearing this or that, like, and I heard a 19,000 something and I heard a 30,000 something, but maybe if we all looked at it on paper, it makes it a lot easier just to see
Well,
the
I'll put those-
pluses and
yes.
minuses,
We have the
like
next-
balancing a checkbook.
We'll get that together, and when we have the next meeting, I'll have a paper for you. So you'll see all the money that was spent. Would that be agreeable? So how we spent it, for the money that, what we took down, hold off, took it out, take out. Yes, sir.
208